Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Now when it comes to the subject of deafness in the movies, maybe a few movies spring to mind. For me, the ones that spring to mind are The Miracle Worker from 1962, which was the true story of Helen Keller, a young girl who was blind and deaf and had a teacher come to educate her in communication. And then also there's the film Children of a Lesser God from 1985, which has William Hurt as a sign language teacher who gets involved with deaf Marlee Matlin in that film. And then in more recent years, we have the film Sound of Metal, starring Riz Ahmed as a heavy metal drummer who begins to lose his hearing and goes through that sound and sensory deprivation as his hearing disappears. And then also there's the Oscar-winning film Coda, Child of Deaf Adult. So that involved a young girl who was the only person in her family who was able to speak, and she was trying to then assist her deaf parents with their fishing business. All of these are really great movies. However, now it's time to look at a different movie that will completely transform your way of thinking about deafness, hearing loss, and make you realise that it's you that has the hearing loss. So the film I want to talk about is this one. It's Touch the Sound, a sound journey with Evelyn Glennie. This is a documentary that came out in 2003, some 3-4 years before Evelyn Glennie was made a dame for her magnificent contribution to music and education. Now, Evelyn Glennie is an extraordinary person, a sensational person, literally. Evelyn Glennie was born in Scotland in 1965, and at about the age of 8 she began to lose her hearing and was able to recognise this fact and do her studies before finally she lost the hearing at the age of 12. Now, the remarkable thing about Evelyn Glennie is she does not use hearing aids. She speaks quite naturally. You would not think to listen to her that she is someone who is deaf. And she does not see herself as deaf either. Evelyn Glennie is truly one of the most remarkable people you will come across. Evelyn Glennie is a solo percussionist, and she has performed percussion throughout the world. She has educated people throughout the world on listening and using music. She is an incredible percussionist, and the way that she is able to perform and to play is by truly listening. And by listening, what she means by that is feeling everything vibrationally throughout her body. And it's a really incredible thing to witness. Now, I'll put a link below. There is a TED talk that she did quite some time ago in which you can just watch that and get a sense for yourself, if you're not familiar with Evelyn Glennie already, as to just what she's like in terms of communication, what she's like in terms of her passion for percussion and listening and sound, and how she actually expresses that as well. So that's a great example just to see for yourself what Evelyn Glennie is like and what she's able to contribute. But if you're then interested in that and you want to go even further, then I certainly implore you to seek out this amazing documentary, Touch the Sound. This really is just truly remarkable. I absolutely adored this. Evelyn Glennie will tap on just about any object that she can find to find the vibrational sound of it. She is totally in tune with her environment, and she spends so much time just dedicated to really observing her environment, listening to the environment through vibration, and getting a sense of exactly where she is so that she can understand the sort of pitch of the place and use various different objects to make percussive sounds. And she does this incredibly. It's absolutely extraordinary. So this film will really get you to see how she works in terms of doing that, far more so than the TED talk. So it's just an incredible journey. You'll watch her go throughout the world, and she does things such as going to Japan, where initially she will go to a restaurant and just take a whole load of different random objects, such as bottles and cans and ashtrays and what have you, and then use chopsticks to make this incredible percussive sound from that, before then actually using her xylophone with a young Japanese girl on a piano. And then between the two of them, they then work out this incredible improvised percussive sound where they're not looking at each other, but they are totally in tune with each other and being able to improvise this incredible piece of music. And it's achingly beautiful. It's incredible to see. And then beyond that, there is also her involvement with experimental guitarist, musician Fred Frith, where they find this dilapidated warehouse in Germany, this huge concrete structure that's falling apart. It has birds flying around inside it, and part of the roof is missing, but it has this incredible sound to it, incredible acoustics, and between the two of them, they are able to go there and just really get to grips with this building and understand the vibration of it, the tuning of it, the sound reverberation of it. And then between the two of them, they are then able to combine their talents to, again, create some incredible music. Fred Frith plays an electric guitar, and Evelyn Glennie plays her xylophone. Now, they're in different parts of the building. Evelyn Glennie cannot literally see what Fred is playing on his guitar, and yet she feels it vibrationally and is able to adjust her percussive playing to complement what he does on the guitar. So this is just another example of the type of thing that you will see in this documentary, and it's a full long documentary that will show you lots of different examples of how she works with creating her percussive sounds. So like I say, Evelyn Glennie is absolutely an extraordinary person, and she will 100% make you think differently about how you approach sound, listening, deafness, all of these subjects. It's a remarkable documentary. I thoroughly recommend it. So yeah, that's about all I have to say at the moment. So yeah, if you're interested in this, then I'm sure you'll be able to track down a copy of the documentary. Like I say, I will leave in the link below, in the description box below, just the link to the TED talk that she has done, and I'll also leave a link to her website as well, which will just give you more about her biographical information, as well as loads of other information about what she has done. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again. All the best to you. Bye bye.